So, today's topic, self-love. Oh my goodness. This is so important. It's such an important topic. It's an important subject for all of the obvious reasons, right? So, I just want to talk real briefly just about myself, right? Because a lot of times it's difficult to love ourselves because we see all of what we consider our imperfections or our flaws, or things about ourselves that we don't necessarily appreciate. And it's so funny because, believe it or not, one of the things that I absolutely could not stand about myself um, for a good portion, almost the full first half of my life, was my heart. I absolutely hated that my heart was so sensitive and so gentle, and I felt that it just put me at a huge disadvantage, because it just seemed like I was surrounded by a lot of people who really like to fight and who really like to argue and who really like to just always have something to complain about. And I've just always been the exact opposite of that. Like, I just really enjoy being happy, like, no matter what. And, it will probably blow some of your minds to know or to hear the things that I've gone through, even very young in life. But I just utterly refuse to allow those things to dominate like my presence and just everything about me. And so I rather focus on things that bring me joy and things that make me happy. Um, and so, like I said, it's just always been something that I really, or early in my life, it was something that I did not like that about myself. And I wished and I prayed to God that I could change and that I could um, be more mean, and that I could be the kind of person who could like go off on people and like cuss people out and stuff like that. Which these are things, I mean, it may shock you, I've never done. I just don't have the heart to do it. And so I have now, I've grown to appreciate my heart, and I understand, that God gave me this heart because this is the heart that God wanted me to have. And so I've grown to appreciate it, and I now love it. And so I would like to extend love and appreciation to my heart. I appreciate my heart because it has kept me anchored in this life. It has minimized all of my life's confrontations. I've had very little confrontations, if any, with anybody. It has made me awesome in terms of business because I'm able to navigate the terrain without stress, additional stress, just in terms of, I don't have the friction and the back and forth and the arguments that some people have in the professional environment. So I've come to appreciate my heart. And so for everyone else out there who is of a more pure-hearted or a gentle-hearted nature, I just want you to know that you are loved and you are valuable. And I know I'm not the only one. I know you too have struggled with this and you felt the same way. But we are a special breed of people. And God has special protection for us. Okay, so don't feel bad about your heart. If to sum up, if you're young now and you're where I used to be, and you haven't learned to value your heart just yet, let me tell you, you are such a beautiful person. You are so beautiful and you are so priceless. Okay, your heart, oh my goodness, don't change. Don't change for anything. I don't care how many people hurt you, no matter how many people talk about you and say mean things to you. I actually, before, I had a someone who I really loved, and he told me that I was too soft. He told me I was too soft, and so he went and he went and got a thug girl. He wanted a thug girlfriend. And so, yeah. But anyway, and so I'm just saying that to you to let you know that you're such a beautiful person, and don't let anyone change you and change how you feel about yourself. Keep your pure heart. Get rid of the people who hurt you. Okay, if somebody doesn't mean you well, you get rid of them. Don't you get rid of that heart. We need you and we love you. All right. Love is the highest.